We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Bears. Hank Ballard makes his big league debut right after this. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
So digging in now, Ahmed Rosario, and we are set
Leading
for
off
baseball
for the
here
Mets,
this evening.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Cole has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Rosario makes a move from first. Pitch outside, the throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. 3-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hit hard to the right side. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, number 29.
Now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he fouls this one off. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here it comes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
Batting
and that's
second.
just what they did right there.
Second baseman.
Big strikeout, keep
Shooter.
that guy off the base path.
Jeanette.
So here's Scooter Gennett. And a ball 1-0. In previous duels with deGrom, comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Looking at his career totals, Gennett carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-1. It's taken down and in for a ball. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now to the plate, Mike Trout, man at first for him following the 1-out single. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The 1-0. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in there.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal.
No
right there,
fielder.
he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. DeGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2,
fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Andrelton.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
And this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Comes set, the 0-1. There's a base hit on the line. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Alaska is out in front here, 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive base hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
In now, Michael Conforto, fouled off. One strike now from Cole. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. A runner on first with two away. That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get two pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in, Hank Ballard. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Hank Ballard has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And that's too high, ball 2. Now the 2-0.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Big pitch early, the 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The center fielder,
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds at third with 2 away now.
Jose Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Still 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Bears on top 4-0. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
One strike now from Cole. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's Jake Marisnick. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Ready for another chance, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hit back toward the mound. Jeanette is there, and he's safe.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Andrelton Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just
The
chuckers.
batter, number
They just
10,
throw the ball as hard as they
designated
can, and
hitter,
where it ends up
Mike.
isn't that big of a concern, but that
Go,
wasn't the case
go.
there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So here's Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Here it comes on 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a liner. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here's Pete Alonso, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And that misses. 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Up with it, Perez. But the throw is not in time. Alonso is aboard after the strikeout.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, J.D. Davis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now Cole's delivery, 2-0. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Hank Ballard.
Hank Ballard.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Ballard has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Here it comes, 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball in there. 3-2.
We got full count.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, number 29.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. One there. Onto the pitcher, covering in time. It's a double play.
Now
that's
batting,
good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out. Hey.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set, now the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. I got to count 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but
Now
he's
batting,
taking full advantage
the
of that.
shortstop,
He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Bears are out on top 4-1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Trout, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The count now at 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there at the knees, strike one. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses there. 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And that misses, 2-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pitch on the way.
Hey.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One and one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Jesus.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Ballard will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. They trail it 4-1.
Your
Brad
attention,
Brock
please.
will come on and
Now
make his
pitching for
fourth
the
appearance in this campaign.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so
The
far.
shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Chopper to short. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now,
Roberto
Roberto Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready on 1 and 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter,
Now
number 10,
Mike Zunino.
designated
He
hitter.
was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Zunino.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how hard is it to
right
massage your
fielder,
way
number
through such
12.
a deep lineup? I mean, even the
Hey.
8, 9-hole hitters are
Weller.
solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Hank Ballard. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Next up for New York, Wilson Ramos, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And now a pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Now batting, Jake Marisnick. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Hits this one hard the other way. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Bears lead this one 4-1.
Your
Rick
attention,
Porcello
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to take
54
over on the
York.
mound and start the
Number
home 7th.
22, Rick Porcello.
Bottom of the inning now, and striding
off
toward the
for
plate
left.
next will be
The third
Adalberto
baseman,
Mondesi.
Number 29.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. In there, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Stepping up now, Scooter Jeanette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. High chopper to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Swing hard liner to left center. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cano waits on the first pitch. And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Cano connects as this is out to deep right. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game. So striding forward now, Jeff McNeil. And
Now
I think
back.
the question becomes,
Number
how much
6.
longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Line toward right center. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Here it comes.
I got to count. 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Two pitch is fouled away. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. The Bears lead it 4-2. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The left fielder, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. He'll shuffle it on over to Porcello covering for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Down the left field line and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there, strike 1. Line to the right side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
At the plate now, Mike Zunino, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
To the plate now, Hank Ballard, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2.
2-2.
Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. New inning set to get underway, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Matt Barnes is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Ball.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ballard has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Runner at second, 1 away, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
First pitch on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Two out here and a runner at second. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Mets down to their final strike. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Bears jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Matt Barnes records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First,